Hey everyone, this is another episode of the Action Figure-Atorium. Mark Major here. Today we're going to be doing some photography involving the DiscoRobo. The DiscoRobo is a little animatronic I got, and I'm going to be using him for some promotional material in another show I'm starting called Chaos Planet. Yeah, happy to. Well, there'll be lots of dancing DiscoRobo. So I hope everyone can make it. And back on the little screen. So again, I'm Mark. This is the Action Figure-Atorium. This is a studio show in which I, hello there, go around photographing toys, you know, and let you be kind of a fly on the wall as I chat about sort of interesting things and how to capture them with a lens. So, yeah, I know. It's a lot of excitement here in Milwaukee, Oregon. So we're going to be doing this guy today. This is a little kind of a, there we go, robot of sorts, some could say. Runs on 8 AA's. I'm sure it's made in China. I'm sure it was probably designed for a Japanese market. It's got a little LED face, got some eyes, and has like lips that will sometimes make a little kiss face. Trying to keeps moving its head, trying to frame it up here so you guys can see it. Maybe we do a little bit of this action. Walk off screen for a second. Grab the key fob. All right, I've returned. Take the lights down. Yeah, so this is what we're working with. Now this is the star of another show that I do called Chaos Planet, which I haven't... Too much chatter, DiscoRobo. Too much chatter, okay? So that's going to be the star of another show in which I play a couple of chord oscillators. I will be announcing that at some point in the future. It's still in progress. So we're going to shoot some video elements and some photography elements for today. I'm going to be using the ever handy Panasonic GH3. We'll do 1080. It's less powerful than the current iPhone that I have, which will do 4K. Not about that. It's about the glass. It's about the lens. The processor comes in after the fact. We're going to load in some memory. And I think we might have to do a bit of the tripod today. I don't know how folks out there feel about tripods when you're doing photography. I know I am a fan and anti-fan at the same time. I hate to be the one to tell you guys this, but the tripods always kind of don't work right. And this one's got a leaky head, and it has a bit of drift. It's been kind of abused by both the original owner, the current owner, the staff of the studio, and whatever guests have used it. We've all kind of abused this thing and put it through some paces that were probably not quite good. So with this guy, I guess we're going to just shoot on white for right now to start with, and just see if we can get our mojo on over this figure, because I plan to just kind of use it cut out, you know, as like a little sort of a logo guy, just kind of a motif. It's not going to be, you know, anything major, but I would like to get some video of it if I can as well, because it's animated, although it does require music. Well, it's not true. There's an app that actually works, and I have the app. So you guys probably wondering what's going on with the camera. Well, in a show like this, no expense, people. You get to see what the camera sees. And the camera's going to need to zoom in on this guy. All right, so it's out of focus. We're going to do the focus up if we can. Start off with just some clean shots with the native wide lens, which gives me a lot of in-camera controls as far as getting great looking shots in focus. And it doesn't seem like I don't have enough light. It seems like I have too much light. So let's see if we can't work on some of these things. Anyone ever take their ISO down to its lowest setting? I think we should set the white balance. I think I should set it for 6,000K. You know, what can I tell people out there that they don't already know about framing up a robot and working on your white balance? Let's give it a little, push it to 200. And let's activate this guy. And also, I don't know if you guys know this or not. I don't know what you guys know about any of this stuff, but there is an app. Hold on, let's announce to the universe while we're here that that we're doing a live show. Doing a live show, and we're gonna post to our Instagram account saying we're doing a live show. Live right now. let's not use the word kids right now, folks. On our Twitch channel. That didn't type at all. Twitch space channel. Filming some DiscoRobo. Why not? And everyone loves a question mark. And hashtag DiscoRobo. Sharing with the world this. From Natchez to Mobile. Man, what are these people thinking? All right, so we got some juice in the camera. We've kind of overlit this guy by a lot, and we're going to start taking some light down because he's shiny. Let's go to half. Let's go to none. All right, let's go to 1. We're getting a little bit of, hate to say it, we're getting a little bit of shadow. And when you get a little bit of shadow, you need to get rid of that if you can. Lessen it, you know. I mean, there's some things you can do in the Photoshops. No one's saying that you're trapped with these images. And this guy is super shiny, so when you get rid of shadow, we're going to add glare. You know, he's very sort of, I guess it's a she. I guess she's very sort of techno. They made these things kind of, I don't know, non-gender in the body shape. Kind of weird and bulbous. And where could these... We've got a camera down. Oh, that's why. Oh, and that's also why. All right. Our camera has fallen. Let's go to that camera. That's a way of... That camera's trying to tell us, whoa. Trying to tell us that we haven't used it in a while. And so, this camera's back. Look at that. You know, there may have to be some flagging that goes on today. Have you guys thought about that? Some interesting things afoot. It's time to get close in on DiscoRobo. Man, we are currently streaming from Portland, Oregon, actually Milwaukee, technically, I'm on the right on the edge, and I'm in a little studio called Island Station Media Lab, and we are doing photography of a little dancing robot. I'm just trying to find the sweet spot where I have the least amount of glare on it. It's the best lit and also has the least amount of shadows. I'm also struggling with trying to get the perfect white balance. Maybe I need one of those like little meters on my phone. I just think that I would not care, because I think if you just look through the lens and it looks good, I mean, do we want to get into like what a LUT is in the first place? I mean, we can open the door to a whole lot of different conversations. So I just adjusted the white balance, and I'm going to roll the ISO around. I know what I want to see in terms of the number, but in terms of what the actual image looks like, they don't always kind of match up. Sometimes it looks good and the number tells you it's bad, and then when you get it home and you look at it, you realize that, yeah, maybe it is bad, but it looked good at the time. Yes, I bet you are. I bet you're happy to see all of us. Okay, I'm going to take the lights down 2 ticks. For those of you that are wondering where I have gone, I'm standing on the cyc with shoes, okay? Don't pretend like I didn't have shoes on. I got them on. And I'm taking a couple of lights down. We're just going to kind of figure out how to get this guy to look good. Now, something I've thought about is maybe, check this out, I'm going to turn off all the lights in here, including the studio light. And hold on, it looks weird now. All right, we're in total darkness. So that's one sort of a key fill. That's one of my. No, that's not one of mine. All right, there we go. So we need to have this DiscoRobo guy do something. And there's a little app that comes with it. And we're going to see if we can sync him up with the app. You have to turn on speaker. All right, come on, you can do it, buddy. So what I'm doing is I am using the app to play back something to make DiscoRobo dance, so that we get him in a variety of poses. But you know, I may have to, because it's going to be blurry, I may have to go up on my ISO. Way up. Let's try this. All right, so there's a little bit of glare up here, and that's not too bad. If I move him, maybe I can move the glare to the white spot here, and it's a much more dramatic looking pose. See what it can do. So I'm actually able to control them now with the app. I have a little DiscoRobo app. I'll show you what it looks like. See that? That is the DiscoRobo app. And it's just got to be close enough. I believe it's a frequency that it hears and does its thing too. So let's see here. Let's so different noises move different parts of the body. I keep rotating them a little bit. See if I can find it. Alright, so you know what I'm going to do? Let's focus. Let's do a focus up here. I'm going to go into video mode. And I think I'm just going to roll video for a little bit. And I might even just take some stills from this, but let's... This is kind of cool and dumb at the same time. So there's a function on here for the camera, kids. You see what I'm talking about? There's a function on here for the camera on the app, and you have to allow DiscoRobo access to your camera, which I do not want, okay? This is something I do not really want. We're back in the studio, and I have some of the lights down so it's kind of dark. Let me go switch them back on for you guys. Back at some lighting. Back to camera 1. So I'm trying to figure out what the camera does. Why this feels broken. Supposedly you can shake this to control the robot, or you can swipe across the image. All right, 2 different modes. Mode 1, no lights in robot's hands. Mode 2, robot's hands light up, which is controlled by the app. All right. That is all the information I need. All right. There. Its hands are... Oh, check this out. You can just shake the... All right, let's... Okay, rolling camera. DiscoRobo sounds like it's having a hard time. Yeah, I don't really know what the camera is supposed to do. I think we'll have to disable that. Anyways, this is shooting this guy. Doing some dance moves. Light up hands. Stop tape. Let's see here. We'll go back to photos. I never did quite get the right spot to get rid of the glare on this guy without doing some sort of a crazy flag. I feel like we could go, I don't know how far back you think DiscoRobo needs to go. Maybe we need a little different lens. What do you guys think about that? Just doing a lens swap here. Yeah, I think there'll be some cleanup now. One of the things I thought about was shooting him on green screen because he is white, and if I want to cut him out, which I do, I'm going to have to cut out some white. So to do that, I'm going to have to set up some some green screen magic back here. It's the second time I've done it with the site today. All right, let's close you down. Let's see if we can just drape this on the back wall, or if I have to go get something. I think that'll work. All right, let me find something to tape it with. You guys are seeing all the hacks today, both the mods and hacks and the hacks who use them, such as those in lab coats. All right. This is excitement, folks. If you're tuning in now on Twitch, thanks for stopping in. We are just doing some shots of DiscoRobo to use in a promo for another show I'm doing. Thought it'd be kind of a fun Monday thing to kick out. Last week we did Reservoir Dogs, and we also did The Black Knight, Monty Python. That was kind of cool. I have photoshopped the Reservoir Dogs into some movie posters, action Figure-Atorium style-y, and they are on Instagram and Twitter. I'm going to add them to the Action Figure-Atorium website. Oh, so close. Oh, this is stretchy, like spandex material. This may not stay up here. This may be the ultimate losing battle. I don't think this stuff will stick. I may have to go to tax. People, I don't like tax. Tax and death. Those are the two things you can't green screen. Okay, we're going to try this. If it falls down one more time, that's divine comedy. And that's when you move on to something. Either you're determined you figure it out, or you quit. Are we quitting? No, we're not quitting. Look at this. This is magic. That's magic right there. Green screen-oleum. Can I just set this guy right on? Oh man, he'd be very close, wouldn't he? All right, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get like some kind of little stand for him to sit on. Let's see where we're going with this. I think also we're going to go to a different lens. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to... Man, I should have went with this green screen. In fact, maybe we switch. Yeah, okay. You want results, people, you do it yourself. All right. Nobody said anything about this. DiscoRobo. Disco Hobo, more like. This one is a tad bit more wrinkly, isn't it? All right, you're out of here, buddy. Spandex green screen. No one's gonna fall for that. This is the green screen we've been asking for. This is the green screen we need. Is this the Batman green screen? Nah. You know why? Because Batman is imagination. Green screen's real. Okay. I also like that this is cleverly dirty from dog paws. Who was shooting dog videos in here, people? Should that be on a Q&A of ours? Who was shooting the dog videos? All right. We're going to just... do everything it takes to hug this wall. And it can be a little crinkly because we're going to bring the figure far off the wall. The key to green screen, folks, is do not stand next to the green screen. Ideally, you put the green screen far enough behind you, which does require it to be kind of large, right? But you put it far enough behind you, the sort of the uniformity of the color, the lighting, in essence, which will go a long way in defining that. Any weird textures and shapes, all that kind of stuff. The further away from the green screen you get, the easier it is to key and the better it looks. So, for this guy, yeah, that's right, this is a show now. This guy, we're gonna need some more juice. Maybe on the green screen itself. Okay, so I've moved him pretty far off. I'm going to switch back to the original lens I had. Some action shots here. Yeah, is this looking like a show? Like a toy show? Probably not. Not after that. All right. I'm already getting a little bit of what's known as the bleed on him from the green, which is something you just deal with if you choose to shoot with white. This is actually the first time I've stuck a piece of green screen up here. And I believe the plan, kids, the plan is that we're installing a bar in a seamless paper roll so that you can just drag it down. And I think I'm all for that. You're probably all for that too, I'm guessing. So if we can just keep this thing up for, 30 seconds, a minute, a couple minutes, also don't put your keyboard on it and drag it down like I just did. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but is the reason why it fell. Not the inadequate tape job, which people in the back pointed out early. Oh, God damn it. Why would you do this to me? This is going to go on for hours. All we want is a few seconds. I think it's whenever you put something on it, it ends up pulling it. All right. Taping. We'll put tape on top of tape. This isn't on the test, by the way, for those of you who came in to take the test. All right, side cam, studio cam, subject cam. Now, it looks a little kind of pea green on the OBS monitor. In the camera, though, it looks pretty good, other than, I'm stuck with that glare again off this shiny robot. The real way to actually get rid of that is to remove the shine ultimately. I mean, at some point this thing's going to be in such a position. Man, how do you get this thing to not drift? Alright, so maybe I wake it up with the app. Alright, we have control. This is great. Alright, we're going to shoot some vid now. There's a little bit of shadow. So I have a lot of light hitting him. So I'm just going to pump this on the side, and I think I'll put one on the other side. I think we're going to double up our side fills on this one. It's turning into that kind of day. Day of the side fill. You know, these things are so far away from the thing. I don't know how these even qualify as lighting anything, but here goes. Alright, so we are rolling tape. Let's just do another one of those. Let's just do one where we change the lights a little bit, in case we decide that it's not quite keying out right. Moving these dogs in. Show you what you guys have done. I've just taken the lights that were over here as a side fill, and I moved into sort of a 45 key. And they're like straight on, which you never do. You're always supposed to, you know, go up and angle down if you can. I think one I'm going to go up and angle down, and one I'm going to go down and angle up. Now we're just coming up with weird lighting. And we are still rolling, believe it or not. I'm going to cut that. And do another take just because it's easier when you're when you are editing later. All right, let's. All right, now it's time to do something. We're just going to turn them a little bit. Actually, I'll do one like that if you want. All right, let's cut that. These are only like a minute long. Not really using a lot of. All right, so we're rolling again. cut that. Well, we have been going for about, how long has the stream been going? 47 minutes or so. And I don't know what else we can do with DiscoRobo. I just needed a couple of quick shots here and there. I guess I'll just take the next like 10 minutes or so and just get some, you know, like that's a good shot. That's pretty good. All right, let's cut camera on that. And let's go back over and do some stills. Maybe it's a really good shot. It's as close in as I can get. Let's just put a different lens on this thing real quick and see if we can get something. Looks a little different. Some kind of an alternative to that. Maybe the macro. And just get this lens to correctly mate. There we go. All right. All right, let's see what we've got. There it is. And that's kind of in focus. What do you guys think? Anybody have opinions on focusing? Crossing? All right. This is a pretty decent shot. However, we are still too close, man, too close, as they say on David Chappelle skits. Wow, this is quite a different beast. All right, are we still in focus? Probably not. All right. And then if we adjust our exposure, all right, so let's go to movie mode. And yeah, there's a thing in the way. Okay, we're going to roll camera. We're going to let... Let's do that one more time in case I was in the way. Alright, now we're going to move them this way. Alright, now it looks a little bright on the OBS monitor. I don't know what it looks like on your guys' screens at home. On the camera's internal display, it looks best right here where I'm at. I like that I can turn the guy's head, get him to face me. All right, let's see if we can get just a face on this one then. All right, we'll focus her up. Whoops, that's my exposure ring. I wish I could get rid of that glare from above. Maybe I can. Well, I definitely got rid of it, but now you can't see him. All right, now let's adjust our ring. So, let's just take some video of the head. And then I think we're going to be about an hour into today's show, and I think we're going to call it. Because it's a pretty simple one. It's just a simple setup of a couple snaps up front. We'll do a couple of vids, though, here to get people excited. let's do one without the front fills on, and let's pull them up here. Let's pull this thing way back. Where's my key fob? We'll hit the background with a little more light. Keep it off the robot. Alright, we're almost shooting straight on at this guy. We'll fly on the wall cam for you folks who need that. Fly on the wall cam. I'm back here setting up the Camaroo. And for what could be a glorious shot. Put him back just a smidge. I'm still setting up the camera in case you guys are wondering what happened. I know a lot of people are always like, what's going on? Well, you know, I'm over here. Hey, I'm back here. You can see my back. And, you know, just trying to frame this sucker up. This lens is not helping me in a way that I need to be helped. Alright, we're gonna crank it up, lock it down, tilt down. Oh yeah, this is a shot. Alright, here we go. Subject cam. Phone just out of the way. And you can see the shadow. All right. Crossing. All right, so I guess we're gonna roll film on that. And let's just do a couple of the takes. Just tilt it a little bit. Now let's do one the other direction. Kind of terrible. But there you go. That is a show. All right, everyone. So, hey, let's turn on some lights. Oh, there we go. So we've been doing DiscoRobo in the studio today. Some simple shots, just putting them out in front of the white, putting them out in front of the green screen, doing some little dance moves, doing some videos of the dance moves, some stills of them, some close-ups of the face. Maybe probably should have shot some in the dark. Maybe if there's a second round that needs to be done, or if DiscoRobo needs to go on location and be seen dancing in different places, maybe I can reshoot that then. But you know, I'm just looking to get a shot of the image. There was a lot of like glare up and through here from the lights. It's gonna be tough to work with that in Premiere, but in Photoshop shouldn't be a problem to take some of those out. And in some cases might make it look kind of cool in a sort of a high-tech corporate universe where everything has a glare on it because it's so shiny. But this has been the Action Figure-Atorium for today. Of course, I would love to plug all of the social media in which I'm on, where I display the fruits of these efforts. They are Act Figure-Atorium on Instagram, Act Figure-Atorium on Twitter, on Twitch, Action Figure-Atorium. Right now I'm streaming live on the Twitch. However, I do archive all these shows onto the YouTubes, and if you go to YouTube and type in Action Figure-Atorium, you'll find the channel. I'm surprised, actually. I'm stunned, and I don't know how long. So as long as you found this on Twitch and you want to see more of these, go look on YouTube for them. That's also where I will be posting several, it's also where I will be posting all of my little gag reels. There's like an Ozzy for President, where Ozzy is actually like rotating on the spinner along with Jesse Ventura, who are his running mates for my presidential campaign posters I've been making. And I look forward to people one day running into those. Also, I would like to say that if anybody would like to send me anything in the mail, you can send it to Island Station Media Lab, care of AFA, P.O. Box 220414. That is Milwaukee, Oregon, 97269. That is where one can go to send all your sort of cool, wacky things that I would enjoy. And with your permission, I will display them on the show. Shout-outs, and maybe you call in and we talk about it if we have to. I don't know, whatever it takes. So with that, folks, I would like to just say thanks for watching.